Okay, just something I want to bring up. Kind of funny, I guess. So I got a comment like a couple weeks ago, and I just remembered how stupid it was. So I made this video called "Jesus is a Moron Concept." By our own standards, it would still be immoral. So how is it okay in God's standards? Yada yada yada. So this guy responds with a comment that not even really addresses the video, but okay. So he goes, Society continues to bend the rules every day. No, it doesn't. Society used to hang people for being a thief. Sure. Now there's no punishment. There's no punishment for being a thief? Okay. Society used to understand that drinking alcohol only leads to pain and death. What? Are you talking about the prohibition? Because prohibition doesn't work. Prohibition leads to pain and death. Sure. Drinking alcohol only leads to pain and death? Wow, someone's a little self-righteous. Hey, asshole, I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink beer. I think it's very stupid. But I don't think it leads to only pain and death. It leads to having fun. It leads to relaxing after a long day at work. It leads to just taking your mind off of things. It leads to sometimes death in car accidents. But what the only leads to death? And so, I just smell a self-righteous comment like, I don't drink and anybody who drinks is a psychopath. Dude, I don't drink either, but I don't think it leads to pain and death. Okay. But society bends the rules to allow it to happen. Sure. Society used to understand that the concept marriage was between one man and one woman for life. because oh no, gays wanting to get married. Oh my God. Oh no. Now we bend the rules to allow divorce. Oh my God, divorce, the #1 killer of all time. And homosexuality. Oh, that's awful. Oh, homosexuals getting equal rights as any other normal human being because they are normal human beings. That is just psychotic. Society is not getting better. It's getting worse. Now, I'm not going to respond really because I already did respond. I already have my thoughts. So I'm basically just going to read my thoughts. I know, I miss the old days where we could burn witches and hang people. The days of Egypt where most people were slaves. I miss the day where you could kill children for misbehaving, kill people who worked on Sunday, and homosexuals. I wish society was like it used to be. Barely living to 25 years old would be a blessing. You know, society's fucked up, but one man and one woman are getting divorced. Killing people for stupid reasons, that's okay. But divorce, that's just, that's out of hand, you know? Society's just getting worse. Now fuck you, I beat the argument, right? God the Father could, the Bible, everything could be true. I still win the fucking argument. Society has progressively gotten better. You know, there's still hunger, there's still overpopulation, we still have problems. But compared to the fact in the olden days where literally everybody was a psychopath who would kill you if you worked on Sunday or if you were suspected of a witch, I think we're doing better in, the time where you can live to 80, the time where we can go to the moon, the time where you can walk down the street in most places in the United States freely and perfectly without worrying about someone stoning you to death. I mean, how the fuck could I have not beat this guy in the argument? Right? Any fucking person with half a cell could figure that out. You're watching this, you gotta, come on, I fucking won, right? No, I didn't, apparently. Oh, fuck. Yes, there are the good times, like now, where every year in America we see 17,000 murders, of which only half have been solved. Sorry, sorry, only, fucking, 8,000 or so murders have been solved. Sorry, that's, okay, 17,000 murders were 94,000 forcible rapes, 400,000 robberies, 850,000 aggravated assaults, and 4 million, abortions, yada, 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 where 1.6 million people are currently in jail, in prison, and are twice the number on parole, probation. With our 20,000 gains, we're 1 million, with only 1 million members, blah, blah, blah. Please tell me how great 2011 is one more time. That's his response. Really? Wow. Oh my God. I would bet you anything. All of those problems, all of them are in a very bad area where people have been fucked over, such as poverty, such as etc., such as yada, yada, yada. The general consumer, the general person watching this fucking video isn't a psychotic murderer. And like I said, now in my response, this is what I say. I basically sum it up and go, I added all your numbers up. It doesn't even come close to 10 million. And in a world with 7 billion people, I think that's a fucking blessing. You know, that is fucking fantastic. Or let's just say 300 million because we're just going to go United States. Sure. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? That's nothing. You know, is it sad? Is it horrible? Of course it is. But Jesus, you know, like I say in here, you know, the Dark Ages where fucking 70 million people were killed because of your fucking religion. I think we've gone way better than that. You know, or just World War II. You know, even if it was World War II right now, which would be awful, right? But I think it's a tad bit better, you know? So sum it up, yeah, it's great. Average lifespan, 80 years old, clean water, electricity, health, life, shelter. I mean, everything he mentioned above is just, it's societal, it's based on poverty, you know? I mean, why the fuck are there gangs? Because, you know, these people have been fucked over by the white man and they've started their own society. You know, they're in crappy neighborhoods where there are gangs, so they join a gang. It's just their products of their fucking society. It's not like everybody in America's in a fucking gang or something. I mean, oh my God, are you kidding me? And here's his response to all that. You know, I've won twice. How about I've won 3 times because my brain works properly? Here's his response. The world offers you many religions, but only one savior. What? What? Oh, now you address the fucking video? Like, we weren't even talking about that. It doesn't matter what religion is true. I'm still fucking right about society being better. I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with anything? The world obviously only has one savior. So that somehow means that the majority of people in this country are fucking psychos? You know, kill people and it's a bad society? That's your argument. And you notice how I didn't comment anymore. What am I supposed to say to that? Go fuck yourself? I mean, what else am I supposed to say? I mean, you're wasting my fucking time. I can tell you that. But let's ignore the fact how that didn't have anything to do with anything. Doesn't whatever. Let's actually address the comment. Let's just say you just fucking said that to the video. Okay, so the world offers many religions, but only one savior. Okay, what about Horus? What about all the other, you know, gods and stuff that Jesus was based off of, that Jesus was copied from? You know, if you look up Horus, he has the same biblical story and he came, you know, I think like 500 years before Christ. But ignoring that, let's just say Jesus was the only religion in the world that had a savior, even though he's not. So what? Is there like some unwritten standard that in order for a religion to be true, it has to have a savior or something? Why should any religion be true for starters? But even if we knew for a fact that at least one of them was true, how would that fucking mean that, oh yeah, remember that standard we learned when we were born? Is there like some unwritten standard that means that in order for religion to be true, it has to have a savior? The world offers many religions and only one of them is true. Okay, well then I'll just start a new religion with a savior. There, I beat your argument. Now, you aren't the only one religion with a savior, so therefore Christianity is invalid. Okay, there it is. I win. Now, I mean, I can't really say right now, this guy just wasted my time. I'm wasting my own time just fucking ranting about it. Technically, I've just gone over and just wasted my own time. But, anywho, stupid comments, somebody else responded to them, and, he's blah, blah, blah. He can't argue against fucking me, but he can argue, he'll try to argue with someone else, I guess. Oh, boy, silly, silly people. If you haven't watched my other video on, like, some guy black belt or whatever, like one of my recent videos before this or something, it's really funny. He calls me like a bisexual or something. Anyway, I'm XXR82. Not what's eating Gilbert Grape. Let's see here. Fuck. I was frozen today. That's all I could think of.